Oh, I'm gonna do my own intro. Hello, guys. This is your boy Victor's here today, and we're doing another episode of GamerTakes, episode 23, presented by no one. A little bit of a Twitch error happened on my side where the the guest can include his party artist, so we're gonna do a little bit different. It's gonna be hosted on dragonsney stream, so it's gonna be a little bit different this time. As you guys might know, dragonsney already. He's a very nice, genuine Belgian man who wanted to be a guest today. So tonight's topic we're going to be talking about is the true dedication of remember the topic name. The true dedication for playing GTA 5, even if it's a 6-year-old game. Now, GTA has been a very old game, 6-year-olds, released on October 1st, 2013 online portion, and there's still dedicated fans playing this game for the genuine fun and also for making money. And we're going to let our guest introduce himself again. And hopefully this works.
Hi guys, my name is dragonsney. So I'm 31 years old. I have 2 kids. I'm married for 2 years right now. And I love to play GTA.
Yeah, especially knowing that you are 1,553 on level with 300 days played.
Yeah, 350 something. I knew it.
That's okay. So we'll let the pop-ups come up if it does come up. That's fine. Just hopefully it's not too abundant. So the first thing I'm going to ask you is opening top question. If you were the creator of GTA 6, what city would you like to have in it? And what main character from the old GTA games would you like to see reappear as a main character?
That will be the one in San Andreas. CJ. That's for
And
sure.
why? And actually, why is that? Might as well add on to that.
Well, because he was doing things for himself mostly. Like in GTA 5 you have 3 characters and I don't know why. They know each other, but that's it. CJ is like everything like people wants to see, right?
Yeah.
And also the gym needs to go back also. That was a
And
thing.
also, oh sorry, continue.
That was a thing that everybody liked. I liked it at least. That you have like the chance to go to the gym and make your muscles go up, or yeah, you know,
A lot more creativity.
yeah.
It's like
Now,
developing your character instead of just kind of letting it flow with the storyline.
yeah. Now GTA 5, it's not bad, but the storyline in this, ugh. The online is much better because yeah, they're still adding things like now the new casino that they added, the heist.
Yeah, that's kind of we're gonna talk about that later. So what do you think about the location? Like, if you would think of one city, like a different, or you can keep the same, where you want it to be.
The new city will probably, I don't know. Like, this is Los Santos, right? So
it's based on Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, Los Angeles, but like Vice City was based on
Miami.
There you go. So I don't know. London? Do something crazy maybe?
It's good stuff.
Or more, or maybe more. Like, let's say 3 cities that are close to each other, but that you can travel through it.
Do somewhere. Yeah, again, that could be interesting. How do they want to implement that? I don't really know 3 cities that are kind of close together that you can possibly do. Maybe again, China could work, but I think you know you can include that London setting, with like maybe Liverpool or Birmingham or Manchester. Maybe you can try to incorporate those styles in there. But
Yeah.
let me try to answer my side. I I think Nico Bellic will be a nice character to reappear. He's been very popular. He's been well regarded as kind of one of the more likable GTA characters, just because of his not give a shit attitude.
Yeah.
You know, he'll do it. You know, as long as he get paid, he doesn't care what happens. Well, maybe there's a little bit of emotion on keeping his brother Roman alive. But I think that's the way you want to go with it. And I think City. I think we can. I don't know. I think London. I think Toronto's. I said multiple. I think Toronto's interesting. Toronto
Yeah, that can be also
because
something.
yeah, I think that could work perfectly, especially where Rockstar North. I think. Wait, I'm sorry. I think Rockstar North is based kind of in. Oh, sorry, Scotland. That was the wrong setting, but I think it would be a interesting place to have it.
Hmm.
So the first question I'm going to ask you is, what got you interested in wanting to play GTA 5 in the first place?
I played all the other ones. I started to
Um,
play GTA 1, the first game ever, on PlayStation, and I was addicted. Like I was, how old was I? 10 years or something like that. I started to
nice.
play the first game until the last. I had every game of GTA. And GTA 5 came out, and I was like, yeah, I want this game. So yeah, I bought it like, I think it was maybe 2 weeks out that I bought it. So yeah, I was really addicted to this game in the beginning.
I think what got me interested in GTA 5 was, I think, just watching the trailers, and also not. I think it was a different game because of the free roam experience. Plus, it was a very hyped up game, which I kind of liked. So if the game's more hyped up, that means I'm more interested or more willing to buy into it.
Well, they did their really best to do that, to be honest, for GTA
Nice.
5. Like, if you see GTA 4, Vice City, and this one, damn the graphics. What they can do, like now, for example, the snow. The
You
snow,
wouldn't be able to do that in GTA 4.
maybe they can, but
Well,
they
but look at
probably can, but not so like good, you know.
yeah, yeah. So next question I have for you is, um, we're gonna skip one question here. What has gotten you hooked onto the game since you first got in? Have you ever tried to play other video games for extended periods of time or take breaks from this game?
I took so I bought this game on 360 the first time, and I played the shit of it. Like, and then the new console came out, and I was like, damn, I can't play this game anymore because I want it on a new console, right?
Yeah.
So I took a break off then for 2 months because I want to have the new Xbox Live one, the Xbox One, and I bought that one. I bought the game with it together with my Xbox, and I started playing again until like a lot, and then I was addicted to PC. So I went over to PC for a couple months. So I took another break of GTA. So in total of the 6 years of the game, I maybe took 1 year off. Like in the 6 years, like 3 months there, 2 months there. So yeah, that'll be it.
Uh,
Yeah.
I probably I I don't know. It's just on and off right at this period because it matters on how good like the again I play a lot of shooting games like Call of Duty and Rainbow Six. So if again Call of Duty Modern Warfare released, I haven't been really enjoying it, so I've been getting back onto GTA a little bit. Just now with Arcade Heist, I've been since Arcade Heist got really announced, I've been grinding for money and trying to get more and more cars and all that fun stuff. So that's what kind of got me still addicted. Especially really helped that the game hasn't been like Call of Duty hasn't been really great this year to kind of go back into GTA 5. And again, every time there's a new DLC, I kind of play the game a lot more.
Yeah, that's what the game
Especially,
keeps alive,
oh
the
sorry,
DLCs.
yeah. Otherwise, I think this game could have been done.
Yeah, if they didn't put creator in there after a bit, the game was already dying, but then creator comes in, it was alive again, and then more DLCs got dropped in because of that, and then then the game starts up again. Like if they didn't have the DLCs, the game was already dead 4 or 5 years ago, at least.
And the audio went up, and that's okay. So speaking of DLCs, for the whole player population, do you? Wait, no, man, we're not gonna ask that question because you kind of mentioned about the DLCs already. Um, let's kind of talk about the online state. Compared to the online state when you first started playing GTA 5 back in 2013, 2014, do you think the online state has gotten better or worse?
Um,
It's going to be an easy question right there.
yeah, right. It doesn't
Yeah, it
change
could be a different
anything.
experience. You think it's gotten worse?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, every time a new DLC comes out, there are always problems with the servers or whatever. They're
Actually,
saying,
no. We're going to talk about the. That's one issue. But kind of talking about the population, like how the population has acted over the addition of new stuff.
well,
Like the
I see a lot of people going back on GTA every time new DLC comes out,
again, yeah, that's a big thing.
and the servers can't handle it.
Actually, I'm gonna kind of answer this question. So what I kind of mean by it is like has I think ever I'm gonna talk about like what they add. I think ever since they've been adding more and more weaponized vehicles into just say like war stock or something like that, it has gone like terribly worse in a case. Like since especially everybody on the maps using oppressor Mark ones or twos or using a Hydra, everybody's it's not creative anymore. Where you spec like straight gun on gun, and now it's just vehicle weapon to nothing.
Yeah. Once they added the new car that was going to fly in the game, I was like, oh no, they're going to kill this game right now.
Yeah, I think that's kind of how it's. I think the Onyx thing has gotten worse, especially with more toxicity and being the easy way to get around the map. Instead of finding more and more creative ways to get around a map with your vehicles and all that. Now you gotta use like flying bikes that are proven unrealistic cars.
Yeah.
It's just the game's been turning more unrealistic instead of kind of where more modern, like what you expect in modern GTA 5. Like GTA 4, they never had anything problems like that, where there was some overpowered weapon.
Yeah, they like that.
So next question I have for you is, um, what effects do you think roleplay, like the role playing community, has impacted the GTA Online experience for the console side?
On console side, I never done that on console side. Like,
But what do you like? What do you think like role playing has done, even if you haven't participated in it?
I think role playing makes people like to join the game more and use their more fantasies that they have. So I think some of that will bring people back on GTA. But role playing, I'm not a fan of it personally, but I see a lot of people streaming it and playing it. I think that's people like don't have money or anything in real life, or cars, they can go to that game and play someone else that are not real life, not like for example, some people can go to GTA and do whatever they want to that they can't do in real life. Like making new cars that they want. But it brings a lot of people in because GTA it's a big world that you can use for anything. But to be honest, I didn't even know that there was a possibility on Xbox. I know on PC, but on Xbox, never heard about that.
Yeah, I did an episode talking about three episodes ago. I talked about the role playing community.
Oh, wow.
So there is some of it. I actually did a role play on the person I actually on one of the guest servers. Like the guest I hosted, he was the leader of a server, and I did show with him. I actually did 2 role plays with him. It was pretty interesting. It was played pretty different.
Damn.
But I just never really got fascinated. Like it was just so strict. Like it took, like I just wanted to get into the role play instead of having to listen to these constant rules that I think get repeated too much.
I didn't even know
Especially
that
for
was a thing.
yeah,
Alright.
it's not heavy like the PC population, but or like kind of more advanced, but they make it work even with the limitations they have. So next question I have for you is, what effects do you think caused a massive decline in GTA 5 population as compared to when first released on the Xbox One or 360?
Whoa. Okay, that's a question. Can you repeat that one more time?
I'll go slower. What effects do you think caused a massive decline in the GTA 5 population as compared to when it first came out on the Xbox 360, which was September 17th or October 1st for online, or Xbox One, which came out in sometime in 2014?
The population in this game, in the start, like in the start in 360, a lot of people bought it because it was a hype game, like, and after that, on 360 was dying when it was on Xbox One. Then they came over here because they had more things to do, and they're going to add more things that they can do on 360. So that population growth also pretty big. But now it's still there's still a lot of people playing this game, but not playing the game like going to jobs like they've done before, like starting a race or last team standing like they've done before. Now it's people coming in here now. No, only 10 people in here right now, but if you go in the server sometimes it's like 28 people in there and they're just killing everyone. That's the only thing with GTA right now, is killing everyone. Not like the population is still big, but not that big anymore.
What factors do you so like just kind of the constant killing and like the the constant killing? What are things do you kind of think affected it? Because yeah, that's a big factor, especially with the auto release weapon, release vehicles and weapons they came out with in the past
Yeah,
years.
it started with the tanks. I think once they added the tank in this game, it was done.
The
Like
Rhino,
I think it was a
or like
Rhino, yeah.
the,
When
wow.
they started to like put things in here like the tanks and other vehicles that you can use to go in free room and kill everyone. Yeah, then it started more and more. But
Yeah, I think
there are
that
still
I think
there are
be a
still
big.
people playing the game like you still need to go in public sessions now because of the new things that Rockstar puts in. That you need to be in public session and you need killing people to get some stuff out of it. But some people like that. I personally don't like it because, yeah, it's
Because
just,
you're supposed to be grinding for the money instead of.
yeah,
Well, again, you have to pay money to get the tank,
yeah,
but
and
the
some,
thing is, they shouldn't be used to harm the public.
yeah, that's, but it's still like, now it's like, yeah, GTA, you get used to it, that you get killed like every 5 steps or something like that. Especially with the new vehicle in there, that MK2 Mark oppressor or whatever he calls it. That thing, if you see that thing in free room, it's like, get the fuck out of the way, because it will get you down. Now with the new patch that they done, that vehicle is not that OP anymore, but still, if it's in your session, you can't do anything anymore in a public session then. But you know that guy will get in your way to do anything in a free room. Like for example, the businesses, you need to do stuff in free room in public sessions to get anything. And if you're doing a job and they start, and they start to kill you, yeah, you're done.
That makes sense.
Yeah, especially if you're selling stuff, like you're selling stuff with your friends, and you have like 1.5 million in there, and they're killing every one of you, and yeah, you lose all your stuff. So that's like, for some people that takes like 5 to 10 hours to fill everything up. And selling is like killing, and it takes maybe 5 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I done that before also with someone else, and the reward that you get is not that much.
Yeah, it's like $2,000.
Yeah, that's it. For killing, like, to rule someone his 1.5 million or something that he's selling, you get 2,000 from it. It's like, what's the point to do that then? If it wasn't 500,000, if you do that, okay, I can understand that. But for 2,000, like 4 deliveries, 2,000, 8,000 bucks, like, and it is if you have like a personal vehicle also that you drive in, and they blew that one up, well, you have no wins at all if you do that.
Yeah, I think that's that factor kind of shocking everybody with kind of how epic the griefing population is. Kind of annoys people. I think another factor that could have affected it was just kind of the repetitive. I think there's a lot of games that do this, especially where it's about getting rewards and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's just repetitiveness of doing the jobs over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it just gets boring. Like the casino heist, which they just added. I think that is what I think someone also mentioned this a couple of days ago. That is what they should have done for the other heists. Like, the regular heist and the doomsday heist, where you can do many methods. Like, you can go in aggressive, you can do these prep missions to help make the heist a lot easier for you. You can you go silent, you can go in as a disguise. Like, that is what there's a lot of creative options that are in that will kind of make the game a lot like more interesting, because maybe you can try to do it where you just go in all sneaky and not get aggressive. But without that information and us, heist took forever to get into the game too. Like, it took until 2015. At that point, you kind of lost a lot of the OG population because they were playing other games at the time.
But they're coming back.
Yeah, they come back. But
they went back for that.
Yeah, they run back for any DLC. But I think that's just like, you didn't have the old population kind of play the heist just because it took them too long. Imagine if they had released kind of the. Again, it kind of helped they did release the heist later, because again, you still have the new population come in, but it kind of hurted like really back in the past before the console switch.
Yeah.
Like when when they went to Xbox One, like the heist didn't come out. It's like, are you kidding me?
Also
So I
the
think that's a factor that can happen.
also the first time that I played Casino Heist, they was like, yeah, you need to be in a public session also. I was like, what? No. Then someone in my chat now, Ganzu, told me that you can do it also in an invite session. So once you've done the first truck that you need to put in there in your arcade, when you've done that, you can just go in an invite session and do all your preps in that.
Yeah, that was a great thing they did.
So yeah, but it's still fun to do. But in my opinion, I like the heist, but I don't like the preps. It take too long.
So next question I have for you is, I have noticed, kind of recently that there has been an abundance of low-level players starting to play GTA 5, GTA Online. Why is that the case?
uh, that's a good question. I think they just bought a new game because it's really cheap right now. To be honest, like if I go to the store right now, this game is in like in resale for $10 maybe or something like that. Even if you buy it new right now, I think it's like 15 or something or 20. And if you pay like the full amount of it, I think it's also like around. If you pay the full amount, you still have like extra money online. I think that's why. I don't know. Like I think I saw also like a lot of low levels are coming back. Like now it's on in here like 14, 19, 13, 23. Like
I got 6, 9, 11.
So I think that's our kids maybe that maybe 2-3 years ago that didn't were allowed to play this game from their parents that they're now old enough
True.
that can play it because yeah, maybe their older brother are playing that game and they were like, yeah, I want to play that game also, but not allowed by the parents. And now they are and old enough and they can play it now.
No, I'm just curious on your side since you mentioned you have kids.
Yeah.
Have they been interested in wanting to play GTA 5, or you just kind of do you actually let them play GTA 5, or do you just kind
The
of
only thing that I'm doing right now, like my daughter is 8 and my son is 3. And
some the controller?
the only thing that I'm doing is like doing this what I'm doing right now, just driving around. Like my son likes to drive around in the game. I don't know why. I'm just going passive mode and I'm just letting him drive around. Like he can't choose his weapons or anything, so he just wants to get in the car and get out the car and walk around, and he likes that. My daughter likes that also, so I just do that. Like more than that, no. I'm still watching them. Like they're not like going to do stupid things or anything, but just driving around. That's the thing I'm doing with my kids. I let them play.
Oh, okay. I'm just
But
curious because it could be different.
I don't let them play that often. Like maybe once in 2 months, maybe something. Depends what I'm doing or not.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious because I think that could be a big factor. Especially, well, maybe it could be a chance if you kind of maybe have like both parents work and you have like an older brother, maybe gives you a chance to play the game. You could be interested from that way. So they already have experience and they know what to do.
Yeah, but my Xbox is need to code to start it up first.
Oh yeah, I don't think they. Yeah, you got to turn on Xbox. The kids
So
need to turn Xbox.
they can turn it on, but once they want to play a game, you need to like.
There's a password.
Not on every time. It's the first time I open my Xbox, I start a game up. You need to have like a password for it.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But once I've done that, it's done. You can do whatever they want, but
Yeah, that's a big thing.
it's a startup.
Let me find the question. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we're gonna kind of talk about the businesses since that's kind of how you kind of made your money. So now I want you to tell me tips on how to use these female businesses to full benefit, and if there are any tips, um, like how to use these female businesses to full benefits, and if you kind of have any hidden strats, hidden tips that you can kind of contribute to the GTA population on how you can make the money effectively. So we're gonna kind of go on ABC kind of order of when these DLCs release. So the arcade thing will be. We're not gonna talk arcade business will be last. I know that might be like really short. So from CO crates, I mentioned they are not done too often, but when you did CO crates in the past, what did you? How did you make the most out of it?
Oh, damn, that's a long time ago. Well, I started to play with my friends, like some people that I have, and we were like, okay, I have that, so let's fill mine up first. Then we fill the other ones up, and then the other one, and then we help each other. Like we emptying everyone's crates, and so we get like 3 times the money, but faster. With more people, like if you have 4 friends that helps you out with the CEO, like that's going pretty fast. Like you can sell your crates in an hour if you do it at 4 people, filling it up and selling it.
So
That was the thing I was doing in the beginning with that. But that didn't took long because it got bored a lot faster than the other ones. And I make my money with other things. Like I do playlists in the game, but the businesses, the crates, that was the thing that I done to see what's new. I done it a long time to get money first because yeah, new cars was out and I want that.
why did you now? What did you kind of think the crates? Like you said, it was boring or like kind of boring. Why did you think crates were not successful? Was it just because of the pay amount,
The pay
or was
amount
it
was one of that, and it was almost always the same thing. Like if you go,
just like did you get like 3 crates per time? I'm guessing so because you play with your friends.
but the free crates.
Like you got free no, not free no, not $0. The number free. Sorry, I can't say my frees correctly. Like you do 3 crates per time, so you pay like 18K.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I'm just curious. So you did. I think that's one of the big factors of it. Just kind of paying for these crates that is you get 10 crate per crate,
Yeah,
10,000 bucks per crate, and it's just kind of really
you need to pay for it,
not really
and
worth it. Then
that was also a problem then in the public session.
yeah, especially from like griefers.
Once you have a crate, they are after you again, and especially the people that don't have the money to buy that. Yeah, I noticed that more. Like the people that can't buy that, they were like, yeah, let's troll that guy because he has it.
True. So next businesses are gonna be the MC businesses. So
That
this
was
it could be interesting. Yeah. Sorry.
well, the MC businesses were much better because they had more, and you can choose in that. Like if you want to buy for something, or you're going after it. That was the difference between those.
So what'd you usually do for that one? You just bought it, or you steal?
Well, in the beginning I was stealing it because yeah, you want to see new things in the game, what they done. But now you just go in, and yeah, like I have money for it, so I just going to buy it. You know? I have all the businesses by the way, all of them, all of the CEO, all of the MC ones.
Which ones do you think are the most effective?
The most is, I think the most are the weed and the cocaine. I think because
Makes
you get more money of that. The only one that I don't like was the one with the documents.
Yeah, that was a waste.
That was a really waste of time, and you don't get a lot of money of it. So I think the top three of selling is weed, cocaine, and the meth. I think it was.
Cash was pretty high up there too. I think I mentioned this in the guide thing. I think we got a buff. I think we got a buff because it used to be like the second lowest money making business on the MC side. And once I got that buff, I think it maybe got to top three, like past counterfeit cash.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah, I think that's a big thing. For import export, so cars.
the cars. Yeah, the idea was good, but the planning was something else.
What you not like about it?
Well, the trips that you need to do sometimes, like you have like your own car is like going massively fast, and then you go to another car and it's like 10 times slower. You have cops after you. You have like the public session after you. It's like, damn. And once you sold them, like if you need to have like a specific type of cars also to get more money out of it, but it was so hard to get them. I heard
Yeah.
now that they changed it up, so like if you take cars now, you have more chance that you have like one pack that you can sell, but you need to have friends also to sell it also again. And if you don't have any more friends online, because now I have like friends now that don't play the game at all anymore. Like
So you,
I have a friend that is level 1800 something, legit, and he
hmm,
doesn't play the game at all anymore because he's just bored of it. And that's his first character. He has two characters also,
wow.
and his second character is level 300 or something like that. So in total, yeah, over 2000 from level. So he's really bored of the game. So now he's playing other games, and he doesn't even start up GTA anymore.
No, I'm gonna not question it. After is when you did these import exports, did you usually worry about the collections, or did you kind of like? There's three different ways you can do this. You can save the cars. You can save the cars, see if you get a collection out of it, or you can keep the low and medium range cars and just go for high ranges, then only sell the high ranges. Or did you just sell every car that you have? Like, what strategy do you remember doing in the past?
In the beginning, I done that first, like taking the cars, sell the cars. Then I think someone told me that you have like the high ends and everything. So I was like, all right, I'll do that then. But it took so long. Once you have one, like a full package of it, it's like, all right, now I can go sell this thing, and like maybe how much more, 200,000 more or something like that. Like yeah, if you
I
if you take the car that you need and you sell it directly, you have probably more money because you are going doing it faster and close to each other, except like getting the high ends.
true. When I did it in the, I you know I just like this how I did. I kind of did save it for a collection, but it wasn't for that long. I just saw him go because again, it was really effective. Like what my strategy was, I get a car. I go to the site. I get the car. I sell it, and then I head to back to my city office, get another car. If it if I have to wait 20 minutes, I just do like a headhunter or something else real quick, and then I
Yeah,
sell the car again. It's a constant 20-minute cycle of you can sell two cars in 20 minutes.
that was also the big thing that I don't like. Like in a
Like
garage, you can have like I don't know how much it was.
40,
Yeah, 40
40 cars.
cars. So you can only sell it at four people, and I was like, yeah, sell this for and go back, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to wait for 20 minutes, like damn, or 30 minutes, whatever it was. It was too long.
So you
So
kind of
well,
like what you did.
we done it differently because we had more people. Like we were a field with 4 people, right? So I sold my cars, then my friend sold his cars, and so on. And then we were back to me, and so my 20 minutes were done. And so that was the thing that we're doing. But if you do it alone, and you need to wait for 20 minutes for one car, like, come on.
Did you when if you did something? Did you ever do that in the past? And if you did, what'd you kind of do to get those 20 minutes off?
I probably was playing something else then. I done that. Like I played like a race or last time standing job or something like that with people to get my time a bit running off.
Oh,
I was not going like driving around or something like that. Like I wanted to make money in the game, so if I can make money in free room, I was going to find a job that I can get a chance to win. Like you never know if you're going to win or not. But yeah, if you have like last man standing and you have like 10 minutes and that, or 10 or 15 minutes, yeah. When you finally back online in this game, you probably are ready to go for the next one.
yeah, makes sense. Especially how long it takes to load in. Next one is bunker.
Oh yeah, the bunkers. I don't use it anymore. I have it, but it's there.
What'd you kind of do? Like, how did you
And the bunker I didn't
prepare?
do a lot. I resupplied it sometimes and make some money about it, but I didn't do that for a long time.
Why were you not interested in the bunker?
I don't even know why I was bunkered. Was for heists,
True.
right? It was for that one heist that they added back. No? I don't know.
Pacific Standard.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I was not. Yeah, you can probably hear it because I don't remember what it is.
That's
I
fine.
I have it, but yeah, it's there somewhere on my own list, but I don't even know why I'm using it. I don't visit anymore. Like it's there, but yeah, I bought it, but I don't even know why. I regret it a bit.
Actually, I think this was one of my most effective businesses. So a lot of times people like to fill like you can fill up the whole stock. Like fill up the stock that goes up to 1.05 million.
Yeah,
So it was a decent amount, but you have to you have to get 4 people.
yeah,
I think Bunker got really pissy because there's everybody knows this. There's a Doom buggy mission. They spawn 4 vehicles. You have 3 people in the lobby. You got 15 minutes.
yeah.
That
That's
was that was one of the worst missions they ever did, and they never fixed it.
mhm.
But they had similar missions like that, but it lasted like you can have those 4 vehicles where you have to drive back and all that, but that was a 30-minute mission. But this one was just 15 minutes, and you didn't have those 4 people. You were screwed.
Yeah, you lose all your money. At least that one.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, I know, and I know. Like also, if you like, you start the mission up. I also had that before. You start the mission up. You have 4 people, and someone likes out,
oh yeah, that sucks.
and there you have the one that's standing there that you can't deliver because that one guy left. And once he's back in the lobby, yeah, it doesn't really matter because you can't do anything with it.
I think the sun missions were kind of annoying too. I think especially we have to drop the Merryweather things off.
Yeah, that also.
Like for each drop off, and then you have to fight the Merryweather, and I think the Doom buggies. The Martian ones were pretty. The Martian ones weren't hard, but people didn't like driving up the mountains and falling off. And also, just kind of annoying is for bunker you have to really get 4 people. Like you can't do this with free. You can't do it with two, like the MC or like MC businesses or like any other business. Like you need to have those 4 people just in case you have the possibility of getting to do muggy mission. Something else
Yeah.
where you have 4 vehicles.
The other missions in that was not that bad. Like you had like 30 minutes, and you're pretty possible to do it.
Yeah. but I think that's just kind of where it could have pissed people off. But I again, this my strategy was I bought one batch of supplies. It was 75K. I let 2 to 3 hours later, I let the supplies drain. It goes up to 140K. I can sell that supply by myself. I will get one vehicle.
Yeah.
It will be worth 210K at the end because I'm delivering to Los Santos. That's kind of how I did it. I didn't have to fight anyone else. I didn't have to do it have to worry about getting an odd vehicle. It was that was easy. So next one is Smuggler's Run.
Uh,
It's the one with the hangers.
oh yeah, yeah. I don't even.
Yeah, I can remember that.
Well, I have one. I'm really close to one now, right now. I only use that one now for my personal vehicles, like the personal flying things, chopper,
Yeah.
hydra, and everything like that. All that is in that. But for the rest, to be honest, I never played that. I never done missions on that one. I bought it because I was like, yeah, I want to see what it is, and yeah, that was it. I never used it.
Oh, that's something I've tried. Don't want to use it. They Smuggler's Run. I think they said it was good at the beginning because the crates were really expensive. Like if you get one crate, it's like maybe worth 20K. It was worth it, but then they dropped it down to like 10K per crate, and it took forever because you can only a lot of times you can only source one crate at a time. Like um, if you didn't have multiple people, you probably only get one crate to source, and there's like a 50 supply, and also um there's like 8 different categories. You get medicine, narcotics, animals, all that. So they had all in separate categories.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get 50 in a separate category, you get more money than that. So people were worried about, okay, let me get 50 medicine supplies instead of doing all this around. And again, no one like. I think the big thing is the fact that the business. Yeah, okay, you don't have. You know, it's a it's a business. You do make money off it, but I think the big thing is no one liked flying planes. And there were some missions where the planes were so bad. Like
Yeah,
I think just the plane effect.
that's
Again, no one uses planes. Everybody uses flying bikes.
that's why I didn't like it. Also, I love flying in the game, but like you need to put money in first before you get something out of it. And I done one. I think I done one mission because to start it up, and that was it. Only one
No,
time. Never done it anymore.
I did a couple, but some of the song missions were kind of they were not too annoying, but like, the song missions were not bad. But again, you do get one thing you do get is you do get RP if you return the parts. Like you return the plane, like the helicopter back to the hangar, but that was not even worth it at that point. Like if
Yeah,
it was like worth a lot of money, like maybe worth like 10K if you return the plane or the helicopter back, it would probably more like maybe more dedication to it, knowing that you can get extra money besides selling. But
yeah,
again, that didn't happen. Next one is Nightclub.
yeah. But I will be right back. Just hold it.
Okay,
I need to go to the toilet. Alright, I'm back.
Okay, good. So next one's nightclub.
Yeah, nightclub. That was more fun. I played a lot of things about that. I had done
What
a
got you
lot.
interested?
Well, the first thing, it was a nightclub. Like, who doesn't want to own a nightclub in real life, right?
Yeah, true. It's always a nice place to go to.
Especially if you're like, let's say, like a young guy around 25 years old or something like that. That's a dream that come true, that you have a nightclub and you have like the biggest DJs in there also. That inspired me more because it was like a nightclub was like so much more. Like, it was connected with the businesses that you had, like the weed and everything else. And it fills him up by himself. You don't need to do anything about that. So long you have the other businesses around you, it fills him up.
Yeah, you just gotta pay for the technicians, assign them, and boom, they do the rest.
Yeah, and the thing that you need to do to get the nightclub up your population, that was also not that bad. Like, in the beginning it was like fun, you had more stuff to do, and yeah, of course people in public session was trying to like sabotage you with that, but still it was not that bad, because if you fail you don't lose money or anything, you just lose your time.
Which
And
isn't, well, time is important sometimes these days, but again, that's not
yeah,
bad because you didn't lose stock. Well, maybe if you did sell the mission, like the some missions were not bad too, because it was a lot. It was a one vehicle mission. You didn't have like, you just take like a burrito or what the classic gang burrito, and you
yeah,
deliver the van to destination. Boom, you're done.
I have everything of the nightclub. I have every car, so I can sell it always alone. If it's half full, one quarter's full, it's totally full, I can sell it every time. And that's also
True.
a thing, you don't need to have people to join you in that. You can do it all by yourself. And you don't need to have like 4 people to help you out with that. Like, I have the nightclub and I use it a lot. Sometimes I still use it. Like, when I'm low to cash and I'm like, okay, let's see how my nightclub is doing. Because I had the 4 or 5 businesses around it. It's 5, right? Yeah, the documents thing. I always forget about that
Well, you
one.
can sign. You're gonna have 5 technicians at most, so you can assign it to 5 businesses of
Yeah,
your choice.
once you bought it for them, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, once I done it, I used that a lot. Not now, yeah, it's there and not a lot of people are watching it anymore. Well, at least I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think
Sorry.
no one does populated missions anymore, but I think just kind of how effective it was, where it's the AFK money machine.
Yeah, and the people were so hyped when they're like, yeah, the new DJ is in if you want it. Like,
They never added a DJ. I think ever since it started first release, they still have the original 4.
yeah, but still, like in the beginning, it was like, yeah, new DJ, let's go for him. And now, yeah, no more DJs anymore. Like, like that's the thing with
Uh,
Rockstar also. They add new things, but they don't continue with it.
well, they don't update from previous
Yeah, they don't.
releases.
The only thing that they're doing right now that's only continue, like updating it, is the casino. Like, they have the casino, and then you have the casino heist. That was something that was like, alright, they're going with that again. Like, okay.
But they don't build on from it. Like,
Nope.
imagine they had customization for regular heists. You know how we mentioned before, the arcade heist. Well, actually, we're gonna talk about we'll ask that later. But like kind of diversing around it because that's the close to top question. So arcade business. I'm just gonna kind of talk about this. You don't really have to answer off this. This one again, you can make 50K off it. as the maximum safe money. Is how you can make money off your safe from the nightclub based on popularity. All you need to do to kind of get that high amount, it's pretty easy because you do get paid. Like, just don't worry about it. You want to buy an arcade machine so it looks really nice when people check it out. You can go do that. But if you fill up every arcade machine, I think you get $5,000 per 48 minutes.
Yeah, around
For a
daytime
GTA
in the
day.
game.
Yeah, so that's kind of where you get your money from. A lot. It's just AFK in the business. Again, you want to buy more, do that. But
Yeah.
again, it's something you don't have to worry about.
The only thing that's good in the arcade is the heist that you can do.
Yeah, that's again not really effective business method, but again, it's something that you can just check on the safe as well. So last question I have for you before you get to closing is tips to make money effectively from other means besides business, like from what you have done.
I checked it like last time, like a couple days ago. I made around 550 million in total in GTA, and I
Sure.
spent over 400 million only on cars. So the rest is all going to businesses probably and all the other things. And the thing that I done a lot was doing playlists, like making a playlist, my own playlist, and sorry, and like make money about that, because yeah, I'm pretty good in racing, and if you play a playlist with let's say with 8 people and you win a race, at least for 8 minutes mark, you get a lot of money for it. If you play last team standings, death matches, like all of that, you can make a lot of money about it. That's the thing that I was doing all the time. Between the businesses, things that I was doing. Like, okay, I filled that one up, I filled that one up. It takes like an hour or something like that when it's all done. So I started playlist up, and most of the time when that playlist was done, I had everything up.
Sure. Kind of how I did it was, how you mentioned you do have your friends, but again, in my case, a lot of my buddies I know don't play GTA like anymore.
Well,
Like they
I
what?
have over, I think, 600 friends in my friend list right now, and I think half of them are from GTA.
Well, in my case, I don't really friend a lot of people, or so I kind of just abuse the looking for group system. Like so basically I do find looking for group posts for heist or any kind of selling missions because I think it's the first thing you don't because I don't like running my businesses anymore. It was good in the past, but it wasn't. It's not. I don't know. I just don't want to do it anymore. So I just find the group posts for heist finales and like selling missions because for selling missions I get paid 30K.
Mm-hmm.
Plus I get to help someone out. So and if they have multiple businesses, additional 30K, 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 and then for again heist finales, I just find one that's interests me, and
Yeah.
it's confirmed maybe 100K right there if they give me a decent person, like 20 to 25%. So can't beat them.
Yeah, I don't have that, how you call that thing? The yacht? The boat that you can buy for like 10 million. I don't have that one. That's the only thing I don't have in GTA.
Oh, I bought that a long time ago. I think that wasn't when I played this game really heavily in the summer of 2017. That was one thing I really grinded for. It's it's nice. Again, I get like again I buy these cars and all that just for luxury and all that. Like basically what I'm grinding for right now is just upgrading my garage, like buying more and more cars. That's kind of all I'm worried about right now.
Yeah, the only thing that I done was stupid in this game was like I done the master challenge on the heists. The first heist that came out, that you had a bonus from 10 million if you don't die in all 5 heists. So I had the 10 million, and once I had the 10 million, I bought the golden jet for stupid reason. And just like, alright, why not?
Yeah, I've made a lot of stupid purchases.
Yeah, a lot.
Again, those looking for group posts are really helpful. I think.
Well, that one, the golden jet, was the stupidest thing that I ever bought. Like 10 million for a jet that you can't even like use at all.
You can go to your hangar and paint it yourself.
Oh, you can? I didn't know that. But yeah,
I think yeah, you can just get the regular Luxor and just paint it yourself.
It's still like 10 million jet that I can't get rid of.
Yeah,
like if you buy a car right now, right, and you see it's like 3 million or something like that, and in a couple of months you need money, but that car is not good enough anymore, you sell it and you get like decent amount back. But for all the Pegasus vehicles that you're buying, yeah.
Yep, you can't get that back.
You lose your money at all. Like, I have a lot of them. Like, I have the tank, I have the Hydra, I have the Buzzard, like, still...
Buzzard's the most useful out of all those.
Yeah, the Hydra I use also, but, like, that's more for just flying around faster.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't use it for, like, killing people around in GTA, like, I'm not like that. Like, some people are saying, how come that your level is so high? I'm just saying, like, play the game like you need to go. Like, don't kill everyone in a free room. Just go play jobs and make some more P of it. Just don't kill everyone that you came on free room.
Yeah, I try to not do. Again, the only time I usually kill someone is they have a bounty. Like on my side, I just kill someone for $1,000 bounty. That's the only time I really have the urge to kill someone because I'm getting paid. Even if it's like a small amount, I'm just killing someone for a bounty. That's all I'm doing. I'm not gonna kill you over and over again just for the pleasure of it.
Yeah, a lot of people liking that.
So.
Sometimes I do that also, like killing.
Yeah, get
people.
bored yourself, like bored.
But yeah, no, like sometimes when I'm streaming, and at the end of my stream, like most of my friends that are joining in the stream, we just like trying to fight each other with like whatever we can, with rockets, fist fights, for a bit. Like at the end of the stream, like you're just fighting to each other. You know you're going to do that. But if you're in a public session and have like a guy that snipes you all the time, like you spawn in and snipes you in the head, you spawn in back, snipes you back in the head, it's like, what the? Come on, dude. Then you go in passive mode and they're like sending you a message like, oh, you're a pussy, your level is fake and this and that. It's like, no, I'm not fake, and I just don't like these things.
Sure.
Like, what's the point? That then they're saying like, I'm out of money. Yeah, maybe shoot less.
Sure. And you should stop spending on your insurance.
Yeah, right.
For your customer tip.
They're blowing like up your cars. Like this car I'm driving right now is 20,000 for every time you blew it up. Like, I don't care. You can blow it up so many times you want. It's not my money. Only thing I need to do is call it back.
It's mutual.
So yeah, if you want to blow my car over and over again, yeah, go for it.
Well, that's interesting. So that's that's gonna kind of be end of the main idea, the main topic. One more thing I have to ask you is still GTA related, unfortunately. What did you think of the Diamond Casino and Resort Hype? Like, strengths and weaknesses. Like, one thing you like and one thing you dislike. How about that? Since I know you gotta go to bed.
Oh, the casino heist. Well, the first time it came out, it was like, yeah, finally something that they're using for, like, they just like released the casino and then the heist of it. And I was like, alright, not bad, but then it's like when it's come out and you're like, yeah, you need to do that, this, that, this, that. It's like, what the hell do you need to do all of it? Like, it takes 2 hours, I think, with the preps or something like that, if you have someone that helps you out. And
Yeah.
that's the thing I don't like from the casino heist. The preps are taking too long. The heists,
Some of them are pretty quick.
yeah, some of them, but yeah. If you screw up one time that I have done with my people I was doing, like I need to go something in the prison, and I was aiming to to the cop there, and yeah, suddenly we had 4 stars, and that was a pain of the ass. But the casinos, like the heists, only the heists, I love the middle one, the big con one, because it's easy. It's not that bad. You don't lose that much money if the alarm triggers. But with the silence one, man, the first time I played the silence one, we had a bug in the game. So we failed, so we die. And
Yeah.
we restarted again, and we're still standing on the beginning. And suddenly the alarm is going off and saying that there was a body found. I was like, what? After then the second time we done that, it was like saying again, like, yeah, you've been seen on camera. Like, there's no camera here we're starting at. Like, what the hell is going on? So, but the silence heist is not that bad if the alarm don't triggers off if you don't do anything wrong. Like just start up and they're saying, yeah, there's a body found. You didn't shoot anyone yet. And it's like, okay.
You're screwed.
The aggressive one is also not bad, but like it's aggressive. So to be honest, the payment of that one, no. Like you need to be aggressive already in the beginning. Like you are 100% sure you're going to lose money in that one. And the payout at that one is not even it's not even close to 1.4 or something like that, 1.5 total. So just without the cuts out. So yeah.
I did the big con one. That was horrible. That was decently horrible because I noticed that the alarm can now I realize this because someone mentioned video. The alarm can trip if you're in the if you're in the vault.
Yeah.
After before, if you're not out of the vault by 20 seconds before the nerf gas. I just realized that. So I had a ceramic pistol. That thing is a piece of crap.
Yeah, it is.
And I didn't have weapons. I had to go all the way upstairs with I did this with 2 players. I did it with another person. And you have to go upstairs, get the ceramic weapon. You ceramic about to kill these guys. And again, I didn't do any preps. I did all the required preps. So these guys had these face shields and these armor. Now I did, and it was annoying. We failed 5 or 6 times in that part. So that's what pissed me off there. I ended up having 700k, and I probably got paid 400k for the highs, and I think I sold myself a 70%. I felt bad for the other dude.
For the first time that I played that with my friends, it was like we didn't know what to do, right? We were just doing something to do it. And yeah, we did it with the alarm on and everything. And after a while we noticed that you have the security guard thing, or the security guards gear. You just walk in there and that's it. The alarm doesn't trigger off if you don't stay in the vault, at least when the time runs out. And then we noticed that the drills that you need to pick up also, that they can give you also more money because you use it for drilling the little boxes in there, also in the vault. Once you know it, how it works, it's pretty easy, but in the beginning you're like, damn, man.
So that's good. Actually, I'm planning to do an aggressive for when I think for a YouTube episode. I'm doing planning on helping a level fit. I'm gonna give the level 50 like 70% as a Christmas present. Like anyone who is under level 50, I'm planning to do the aggressive heist with them.
Oh yeah.
And I did every prep, so it should be pretty easy.
Well, the aggressive one is easy to do because you have the guns for it. You have not a better getaway or something like that, but you know for 100% sure that you're going to lose money on that one. That's for sure.
Imagine how effective you kill these, like if you, how patient you are and all that.
Like
But yeah,
in the beginning, you go in there. Like the aggressive one is better because you don't need to hack anything. Because you're using like the little bombs that you can use in the bank heist. They're using that, so yeah, just like burning the logs down and that's it. You don't need to hack at all because the hacking is taking a long time sometimes.
well, that's gonna kind of be the end of the show. I know you gotta go to sleep. Um, and thank you for joining. Like this is very hard. This is a topic I kind of really thought about like a couple weeks ago because I was playing with like a level 5 and I said, oh, what that could be interesting. So you have any shout outs you want to give before we end it off
Shout
on
out.
your side?
Not really.
Well, okay. Well, it's gonna be on stream. Thank you guys for watching. As Dragon will end the stream off. Thanks for all of the viewers who are joining Dragon's stream to watch the episode, if there is any. There is. Sorry. It's again, Dragon wasn't. It wasn't supposed to happen because I was supposed to host on my channel, Vipers XBL. Fortunately, there was a glitch where broadcast part of your audio wasn't working. So yeah, that, and we had to wait. But thank you, Dragon, for coming on the stream
No
and talking
problem.
about GTA.
Was my
You
pleasure.
can, it was a pleasure. You can end the stream now.